Yes, lads, welcome to another custom tactics video on the channel. Today we are taking a look at one that's been insane for me post-patch. It's the 4-2-3-1. Let's go. Does your team look like this? Do you struggle to open the best store pack and play with the best players in FC24? If you said yes, then you need to head over to MMOEXP and grab yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins and use code AYYLP at checkout for an extra 5% off. Jeez! So jumping in with the defensive style, lads, we do leave this on balance. I really don't like press after possession loss or heavy touch. You just lose control when you turn over the ball. You lose control of the way your team sets up. So I'm not a fan of that at all. Constant pressure. Again, I'll lob it on if I'm losing later on, like 85th plus. But for the most part, we just leave it in balance. And if we want to put more pressure on, we just up the depth. Starting off, we do the width. The width is on 40. Keeps it nice and tight while we're defending. Of course, this is playing at the minute post-patch, very similar to FIFA 23. So, like FIFA 23, we're going for the good old 40-60 combo. But remember, with the depth, it is down to your personal preference. You can play 55, 50, whatever suits you. 60 for me. Definitely recommend you try this 40-60 combo out. It is insane. Balanced and direct passing on the builder play and chance creation, and the width on 50. Players in the box we whack up to 7. Helps those cams. Really want to get those cams involved as much as possible, as you'll see from some of the clips that we've taken for this formation. Corners 3, free kicks 2. Corners we do want to be creating either those front post headers or just the flick-ons. It is nice on 3, and you get the centre backs in the right positions for this, even though you can move them yourself. Free kicks 2. If it's within range, we definitely have a pop. If not, we pass it short. So it's nice to not over commit on these. So diving in with the player instructions, lads. But if you haven't already, drop a like on today's video and sub to the channel if you are new. We are approaching this video a bit differently. We're going to be talking about each position in depth and just sort of players you need, the movements you'll get out of them. And I'll insert some B-roll footage of the gameplay, so you'll see that popping up as we're talking, which is good. So Haaland, stay central, get in behind, stay forward. It's going to be your outlet for the most part. He's going to be the one banging you in lots of goals, and it doesn't have to be Haaland. I'm just doing the objective, but if you've got that Mbappe, really want someone with quite a bit of pace up front. This quick step Haaland, though, is quite fun to use. But you want someone quite fast in this position. And again, like, I don't like him to be too weak. I like him to have a bit of strength, because sometimes you'll get the ball into feet and you'll need to hold it up a bit. So Mbappe is strong enough to do that. But remember, or if you're using a budget option, would be Aubameyang. I bring him on quite a bit. But this guy's going to be breaking the lines. He's going to be scoring you all the goals. Centre cam, in my opinion, the most important player in this team. Bernardo Silva. You'll see the clips that we're running right now. Bernardo scored so many goals for me during testing. He was insane, and he's going to get an upgrade on Wednesday. So I recommend in this position you have someone that's quite technical, someone that can pick a pass, really tight dribbling. I don't think there's many better players than Bernardo Silva in terms of dribbling. So if you're using him, insane. It's a shame he's not going to be getting the +2, but he is getting the +1. Players like Putellas would be good in this position. Bonmati, if you're on a budget, 90 rated, gives you a lot, and I bring it off the bench quite a bit because I've got one in my club. But an insane card. You want someone to be very techy in this position. If you've got someone like Neymar, they can also play in this position. Moving on to the cams. So these guys are going to be creating a lot for you in those wide areas. It's important. We're going to be running a few clips. There's a goal in here, some which I'll probably insert by here, where Neymar does some of the tricks, the plus skill moves, and he is insane. But we use these guys, they play like wingers. They get into the box. They get into the box for crosses, come back on defense, and that's fairly standard. Again, for the center cam, because I forgot to mention, is stay forward, get into the box for crosses. But the wide cams, they are going to play like wingers for you. They're going to get into the box, they're going to score. So you want them to be able-bodied, you want them to score. If they're not 5-star weak foot like Neymar, I recommend having a right footer on the right-hand side and a left foot on the left-hand side. Perfect for those travelers and shooting across the box. This game is playing a lot like FIFA 23 right now. So I definitely recommend you do that. Again, a key stat in this position is pace. Neymar's not the fastest in the world, but he does have quick step. Cole is got quick step plus on his card, so he's insane. But you could play someone like Mbappe out wide. That new Adama Traore on the right is nice as well. It's good because they are coming back on defense. So someone like Adama, because of his defensive stats, he's going to be even more useful with the physicals. So definitely consider doing that player. He is insane. But yeah, pace, technical. I like them to be able to dribble. The two CDMs, both on the same settings. They're going to be passing lanes and stay back while attacking and cover center. They are going to be cutting out all the attacks in midfield. We're in Division 1, I think now. We're making a push towards Elite again. Slowly, we only get our 7 wins per week, so we're not really forcing it. But having these guys cut those passing lanes, because it's a 2 CDM set, I think after this patch, it's good to have a physical man like Kessie. So you could use like a Yaya, a Shamani, you know, a proper physical CDM alongside someone that's very technical like Frankie de Jong. And if you're using Frankie de Jong, make sure you're using him on the right hand side, because you're going to be, as you can see from the clips, banging those Travellas with him because he is netty. Centre backs, you don't touch them. There's no B-roll for this. It's just me telling you, stop it, get some help. One of our fullbacks is balanced and overlap for me anyway. It is on a battle on left back. She got relentless plus, so she never gets tired and she's up and down the pitch, which is exactly what we need. And she'll create you lots and lots of chances in those wide areas. You want someone to be quite technical, but if you're on a budget, Theo Hernandez is still very good at this because he has got relentless, so they don't get tired. Having relentless on your fullback that goes forward is important, just because it's going to stop your fullback being absolutely shattered while you're defending. And then one of our fullbacks, João Cancelo, is a little bit slower for me. Stay back while attacking and overlapping. He's just going to be there, cutting out passes and just doing a bit of everything. Sometimes I do trigger up and left on the D-pad and I will send him forward. And because he's so technically good with a technical plus as well, he is insane. Goalkeeper has come across his sweeper keeper, and that will save you now and again. That is this formation in a nutshell, lads. It is one of my favorites. Hope you enjoyed the new format. Leave it in the comment section down below if you enjoyed. Any improvements you want to see, anything else you want to see in addition with these tactics videos. I'll catch you in another one. Jeez.